Risings, grand day, whenever you catch this. It's meant for you. Today, we are talking about gems. It is Sunday, June 25th. So let's see. Okay. I think you guys can hear me. I think my microphone is moving. Okay, so today we're talking about gems. And it's coming from Proverbs 27:9. So we will go ahead and take our 3 deep inhalations. The first one is going to be the love that you feel for yourself. So go ahead and breathe in and hold it and breathe out the negativity that you feel for yourself and hold it. The second inhalation is going to be the love that you feel for your family. Breathe in and hold it. Breathe out the negativity that you feel about your family and hold it. The last one is going to be the love that you feel for the world. Breathe in and hold it. Breathe out the negativity that you feel about the world and hold it. Breathe easy. Thank you, Father God, Allah, Buddha, Teo, Abba, whatever it is that you call your higher power. Give them thanks this morning for getting you up. That's number one. For making your feet hit the ground. That's number two. For giving your eyes the vision to see the light. That's number three. Just thank them for giving you breath today. Number four. God, I thank you for allowing me to be your mouthpiece, for allowing me to bring the messages that you want your following to know, that you want the world to know. The love that you share with me, I hope I convey it the way you ask and the way it's supposed to be and the way it's received by others. I ask right now that you allow our archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, and animal guides to come into the building, and our ancestors that are here for our highest good to come in also. Allowing Archangel to step before us as our protection, Archangel Raphael to step to our left as our healer, Archangel Uriel to step to our backsides as our wisdom, and Archangel Hanael to be to our right for our feminine wise and power. Amen, Ashe, Namaste, so it is, and so it will be. Okay. So today it says the gems. Sweet friendships refresh the soul and awaken our hearts with joy. For good friends are like the anointed oil that yields the fragrant incense that God of God's presence. That's from Proverbs 27, verse 9. And it says from the TPT. TPT stands for the Passion Translation, and that's by Passion and Fire Ministries. Okay, so today's today's passage says, when you sign up for a when you sign up for a competitive team sport, you have a basic understanding that you're going to have to work hard and that emotions will run high to win and succeed. You know that you'll win some and you'll lose some, And that somewhere along the way, you'll start feeling good about playing the game, whether you win or lose. Think about that as the game of life. That's where it just came to me as the game of life. You win some, you lose some, but in all actuality, you're still here and you're living your true calling, your true self, your true mission, your true purpose. Okay? Everything comes to you the way you need to learn from it. Okay? So, whatever happens, okay? Playing a competitive team sport can sometimes feel the same as building relationships with other women. We win some, form incredible relationships, and others we lose. We're created uniquely. And while we are asked to love one another, it doesn't mean that we hope for a best friend relationship with each woman we meet. Okay. Well, let me tell you, I have met some incredible women along my journey in my lifetime. Okay. And as I've moved here to Texas, I've met some really awesome ladies and I've met some outstanding people all together. Okay. And these relationships, we're trying to cohesively adhere our personalities to each other and get along. And that's with everyone in your life. That's with every relationship. You're trying to really see them, understand them, and have them do the same for you. So I really understand that now that I'm here and I'm doing this kind of work and I'm dealing with different kind of women. And me being the person I am, I'm like a chameleon. I can get along with just about almost anybody, whether they talk a lot, whether they just sit there and look and absorb. Okay. I'm one of those kind of people that I'll come into the building and be like, hey, and want to talk and get to know people and know where their minds are at. And other people just observe, and that's okay. Your style is your style, it makes you who you are, and you're a gem to everybody that comes into your life that sees your light, that sees your goodness, that sees the things about you that attract them. Okay. And a lot of the times you'll see those things in other people. So for me, like I said, I'm learning this now. I'm learning this, or should I say, I've been learned it, but I'm seeing it more and more now that I'm really getting out and getting to know people and having a different circle that I'm dealing with than what I'm usually dealing with. So I see that a lot. So it says, do you have friends that hold you accountable, but also lift you up when you need it? Okay. Share how much that friend means to you today. If you're still looking for a close friend, don't lose heart. Pray for God to bring just the right person into your life. I've got a couple, and I just finished talking to one, and I spent time with one last night, and I had a good afternoon with one of the other ones. So it's like I see the progression. So hopefully you guys will have that kind of progression in your life with your friendships, whether they be male or female. But you have to remember, this devotional is daily strength for women. So we're talking about women right now. And women need this too. Men need it too. Maybe we'll go that way another time. But right now we're talking about women. Okay. Um, so Proverbs 27, and it says verse 9. But I'm going to read starting at the beginning. Okay. 27:1. It says, do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring forth. Let another praise you and not your own mouth, someone else and not your own lips. Stone is heavy and sand a burden, but provocation by a fool is heavier than both. Anger is cruel and fury overwhelming. But who can stand before jealousy? We don't need to be jealous of nobody or nothing that anybody else has. You are equipped with everything that you need. So jealousy is not supposed to be a part of our everyday. And I'm starting to see that a lot too. How women are like these catty beings, and it's like, why? You have everything that she has. She has everything that you have. It might not be in the same material context, but why? Okay. Better is open rebuke. Better is open rebuke than hidden love. Okay. Don't be fake. That's basically what it's saying. Don't be fake out in these streets. Be your true self. Be you. Okay. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. He who is full loathes honey, but to the hungry, even what is bitter tastes sweet. That is so funny. I was just eating some strawberries that they were like kind of bitter, but woo, they was cold and they was good and they kind of just like hit the spot. I'm talking about food now, okay? um, like a bird that strays from its nest is a man who strays from his home. Perfume and incense bring joys to the heart, and the pleasures of one's friend springs from his earnest counsel. So be honest with the people that are coming to you right now. You need guidance, you need love, you need understanding, and so do they. From wherever they're coming from, don't be quick to judge. I'm really understanding that right now. Don't be quick to judge because you don't know what the next person is going through, and they just might need that little pat on the back, that little you can do it, that attaboy. You know what I mean? Do not forsake your friends and the friend of your father. Do not go to your brother's house with disaster when disaster strikes you. Better a neighbor nearby than the brother far away. Be wise, my son, and bring joy to my heart when I can answer anyone who treats me with contempt. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and suffer from it. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge if he does it for a wayward woman. Okay. For some reason, that right there really talked to me. That one part really talked to me because when I first got here, it wasn't so much that I was a wayward woman, but I was down on my luck. And people took me in and helped me get over that hump because they were showing their true love for people, for humanity. And that's where we need to be at. We're not supposed to do things just for a get back or gain. We're supposed to do it from the love of our hearts, for the love of our mankind, for the love of our people. If a man loudly blesses his neighbor early in the morning, it will be taken as a curse. A quarrelsome wife is like a constant drip on a rainy day. Restraining her is like restraining the wind or gasping oil in a hand or grasping oil in the hand. As iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. Again, just giving that love. And when I say giving that love, it doesn't always mean you got to be nice, 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 nice. Okay? Giving somebody information in the way that I don't know how I want to say that, giving somebody information the way it's there, but it's not there. Okay. It's like the way you say things. There you go. The way you say things means a lot. Okay. You don't always have to say it all aggressive and nasty and everything else for somebody to get what you're trying to say and what you're trying to do or how you're trying to do it. Okay. You don't have to be nagging, you know, you can just say what you got to say. Okay. A lot of people say that I say things without thinking, but I actually do think. Um, I do think more than people think I think. There's a difference between being blunt and being mean. And sometimes you have to find that fine line because it can be taken as you just saying stuff because you're just trying to be mean. And it's like, no, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to get my point across and for you to understand what the hell I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I see where they could say that I could be mean sometimes, but it's not mean. Okay. He who tends a fig tree will eat its fruit, and he who looks after his master will be honored. As water reflects a face, so a man's heart reflects the man. I tell y'all, get dropping little gems. I'm telling y'all. Death and destruction are never satisfied, and neither are the eyes of man. The crucible of silver and the furnace of gold, but the man is tested by the praise he receives. Do you understand that? What I just got from that is it's not always the crowd that you're hanging with that makes you successful. It's just you being you. Um, through your Though you grind a fool in a mortar, grind him like grain with a pestle. You will not remove his folly from him. Be sure you know the condition of your flock. Give careful attention to your herd. Again, be sure you know the conditions of your flock. Give careful attention to your herd. Know who you hang around, know who you be around, observe them. If they're not lifting you up and giving you life, then they're not supposed to be with you. Okay? Metaphors are all throughout the Bible. You just got to read through them and get them. Um, for riches do not endure forever, and a crown is not secured for all generations. Okay? When the hay is removed and the new growth appears, and the grass from the hills is gathered in, the lamb will provide you with clothing, and the goats with the price of the field. You will have plenty of goat milk to feed you and your family and to nourish your servant girls. Again, that also means for me that nurture will provide for you. Nature, not nurture. Nature will provide for you as long as you're taking care of nature. Okay? You're taking care of your crops will yield food. You're taking care of your animals will yield milk and food. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take care of these things, they won't yield anything and you won't have nothing. You won't survive. But God is telling you, keep hold of these things and do it right. Um, so from all of that and going back to this, being fruitful, enjoying people, and seeing them for who they are and not what they can give to you, not what they can show as their worth. Just being you and allowing them to be them. You might not get along with everybody, and that's fine. Excuse me. Confirmation. It's fine. You don't have to get on with everybody. Everybody is not your cup of tea, and you're not everybody's cup of tea. Okay? So just know that. Just be cool with that. On that note, I'm Naomi's Light, and I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And I'm out.